Hey guys, Render has shown tremendous growth lately. What is the reason for this? Will NVIDIA start using RNDR for their work? Is it too late to invest in this project? Will the whales leak? And of course, we calculate how many RNDR tokens you need to become a millionaire. Be sure to watch this video till the end, hit the like button, and share in the comments what you think about this project. Let's get into it. Artificial intelligence and related tokens are becoming an important new trend in the crypto industry that cannot be ignored. This trend has already brought significant profits to those who paid attention to it in time. For example, my last video on Render showed an increase in investment of almost plus 50%. And if you count from the first video on this project, you can see 115% profit right now. That's a great result, especially considering that it's been less than a month. This shows that we are now in the early stages of developing this niche. So right now we can create all the conditions for ourselves to simply record unrealistic amounts of profit over the next year. In general, a strong impulse for the growth of AI projects has been the emergence of advanced technologies and increased attention to the potential of artificial intelligence in various areas, from automation and process optimization to the creation of new methods of processing large amounts of data and the development of innovative products and services. This also includes the growing interest of investors, who see in AI tokens a great potential for high returns. And this is very clearly demonstrated by the fact that all AI tokens are gaining much higher trading volumes than before. But for me personally, Render stands out from the rest. It is a decentralized platform that supports high-quality 3D rendering. It already works for both games and regular videos. Even this video could be rendered with it, and it is this breakthrough technology that has become the real impetus for such a rapid growth of the coin. A lot of interesting things have happened in the last few months that are directly related to both rendering and AI. So before I tell you about the events that will keep the project going, I would like to remind you a bit about what happened last month. The first big thing was the introduction of Apple Vision Pro glasses, a completely new word in technology. And guess who became their partner, which directly helps to render the image? The answer is yes. Render became the first cryptocurrency project to partner with one of the biggest companies in the world. The second big factor was a cool project from OpenAI, the same developers who created ChatGPT, a truly revolutionary project that is sure to become a market leader. I suggest you just watch the video that this resource can produce. With just a text query, this artificial intelligence is able to produce very high-quality videos. And if you don't look very hard, you might not even realize that it was artificial intelligence that did it. This news gave RNDR a big boost at the end of last month. It is obvious that rendering the same videos will be one of the main issues now. But now, I propose to move on to the latest news that sent the project into space even faster. In fact, Render is a record holder for partnerships with really big players in the Web 2 sector. First Apple and now NVIDIA. And this is just amazing news. In the last few weeks alone, the company has gained a crazy capitalization, ranking 12th among the capitalizations of different countries in the world. And the company got this boost thanks to its AI, which is designed to improve the performance of large companies and corporations. But that's not what we're talking about here. Such a partnership brings a lot of new investors who will definitely want to get a tidbit of such a great price pump. But the real buzz was the announcement of the NVIDIA conference coming up in 10 days. They will be discussing artificial intelligence, how it is being used now, and what the future holds for the field. And you know what the most interesting thing is? On March 20th, the founder of Render Network will be speaking at the conference. He will be speaking on behalf of Otoy, another project of which he is the CEO. And it is important to clarify that Otoy and Render Network are working very closely together, and Julius will be talking mainly about AI, rendering, and how to combine it with blockchain technologies. So, as you can imagine, there will be a lot of different information that will definitely be related to Render Network and their token. And by the way, this will not be the first such speech at the conference from NVIDIA, so the Otoy CEO knows exactly how to control the audience and set them up for a bullish mindset. Obviously, such a speech at such an important event should have a very strong impact on the price of RNDR, so I see continued rapid growth unless something bad happens in the crypto market because the mood of the crowd is constantly changing. However, despite the fact that it is obvious that the growth will continue, many large holders are starting to drain their assets very actively and in rather large amounts. Here is a great example. A trader has sent almost 420,000 RNDR coins to Binance in the last 24 hours, which is $4 million. Obviously, he's just locking in some of his profits, but the trend is not the best. But for me, it doesn't change my very bullish thoughts. I still believe that Render is the future because right now the project is very actively demonstrating its potential. Render is actively used for regular user videos, and even renders games using this project. And it's certainly a great indicator when a product is accessible to everyone and allows you to create something really cool. By the way, you can now see the materials created with Render Network in the background. In fact, RNDR is becoming an embodied project token that can be used immediately in the GameFi space, which is definitely a new narrative. Even GTA 6 will be released with this mechanism. So there will be more and more games like this. And now, I suggest you calculate how much RNDR you need to buy to become a millionaire at the top of this bull market. Before I go into my price prediction, I want to make it clear that this is in no way a call to action, but only my market analysis and my opinion on the matter. Be sure to do your own research and analysis. Also, I personally have a token from my video that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. I bought 1,500 tokens at a price of 1.3, which is a very cool price, and I already have plus 714% on this trade. So if we take into account all the news and partnerships that are available at the moment, my worst case scenario would be a price of $30. In this case, you will have to buy 33,000 Render tokens to become a millionaire, and it will cost you $313,000. This is a very large amount of investment, and I would not invest so much in just one asset. So I suggest we move on to a more realistic scenario. Considering the fact that metaverse and GameFi technology will become even more relevant in the future, and the video production market will see more projects similar to Sora, the technology of artificial intelligence rendering will definitely become even more relevant. Therefore, I see no reason why Render Network will not be able to grow to the zone of $100 per 1 RNDR, because this coin is the utility of their product. So let's calculate how much you have to invest in this case. To reach the desired million, you will need 10,000 Render coins, which will cost you $93,900. It looks a lot nicer already, but I want you all to realize that even small investments can change your life and trigger an even longer string of successful investments. And although the current price is quite high, Render has a very bright future, so even buying now can be a very good investment. And I want to remind you that this video is by no means financial advice. It is just my thoughts and calculations, so be sure to do your own research before you invest. And that's it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on coin growth and new trends. Thanks for watching. Your Coin Post.